Welcome everyone. It's Paula Kane, teacher at Pacific Melody Music Studio, and I'd like to welcome you to our new piano year for 2020 to 2021. As you know, we are starting back to online lessons until such time as we feel it is good to be in person again. And I'm excited because I have a way now to be hands-free with the camera right over the piano. And I'm confident that students will see me demonstrating much better than if I were 6 feet away from them in the studio. In-person lessons work best when the teacher is right beside the student, and I can't be at this time, and so I'm very confident in our online lessons. They worked out really well through the spring. Students were very dedicated and worked really hard, and I think achieved a great deal. So I'm very pleased to be offering this again this year. And I will be evaluating month by month, especially as I watch what happens in the schools as students return there. Just a couple of notes. For setup for online lessons, two things. You want a quiet background if possible without talking or background noise for your student. That lets me hear them clearly. Although I do love to see it when the siblings or pets walk through. It's lots of fun to see that, but it's very good for it to be quiet for their work. Secondly, please let me see their hands as best possible. You don't have to have this tripod. This stand I bought on Amazon is attached to a table next to the piano, and it's adjustable up and down. So they'll be able to see me, and as long as I can see them via their phone or tablet, it can be nearby showing me their hands. If you have an acoustic piano, you can sit a phone right here. But whatever works, just so I can make sure their finger is fluent. I can tell just by listening if the music is correct. However, when I see their hands, the way they use their fingers can be fluent or a little bit more difficult if it's not good fingering. So I like to see. Secondly, could you please have your students take notes themselves this year, unless they're little? Please provide them with some type of notebook, and I will give them notes to write down. This is going to save parents from printing off what I send to you. It's going to also help the students remember what we've talked about, and they'll have the notes by the piano right there at the time to keep open. And all of those things are really important. It also enhances their writing skills, of course. But let's do that for all students that are able to print or write with some ease. If they're younger than that, though, I'll do it for them. Thirdly, please bring your music with you to the piano, have it ready to go at your lesson time, and call me on FaceTime at 250-885-4630. I will pick up as soon as I can, so try again if I don't pick up the first time, but please just call right at your lesson time and we'll be ready to go. If your student is doing written theory work, the written piano work, would you please send me several pages next week to begin with? And then I will teach them, and you can send me the pictures again once they've completed the work so I can correct it. There are many different theory books, and they are changing all the time with the lesson books that they go along with. So it is impossible for me to have every theory book in the studio to refer to. Other than that, I do have students' music, so that's fine, but it's important. I've been careful to select editions for you that are current, but also the ones that I have, so I know exactly what your student is looking at home. So please get started with theory next week by sending me the first 3 pages from your book. Just a picture of them will do to my email. Email me please at pianissimo11@shaw.ca, pianissimo11@shaw.ca. If you're not a music student, you might not know, but pianissimo means quietly. And a music teacher friend of mine who is, I think she's retired now, but when I started to have my family of 4 children, she said, oh, pianissimo must be your email because it's wishful thinking to have quiet. And she herself had 7 children, so she knew what she meant. That's just a little side story. Anyways, back to our schedule. The schedule is 30 lessons this year, spread over September to May. However, there are 33 weeks in that calendar. I am billing you for 30 weeks so that if I have to take a week off because I'm sick or away, you won't have paid for it. So I can take up to 3 weeks during the year without affecting your tuition. If your student is going to miss a lesson and you know that ahead of time, please let me know, and and I will record a YouTube lesson if you request it during your lesson time. I'm unable to teach outside of their lesson time with makeup lessons because I have too many students to accommodate that way. Otherwise, I would have no time off, and it's important that I do have that for my own family and to be the best teacher that I can be. So please try to attend all your lessons, all 30 of them, as per the schedule. And if I'm not away and I can teach extras, then I will, but the flex weeks are there so that I can take those 3 weeks off without having to refund or worry about having been paid for them. Okay, so I have copies of the calendar. It was emailed to everyone, but I have more copies I can email to you if you need. Now, I have picked up music for most students. If I did that for you, it's available on my front porch this Sunday, September the 6th, after 12 o'clock noon. If that doesn't work for you, and some of you are away, I know, then just let me know when you're back and stop by when I'm home to pick it up. And I look forward to getting back to teaching with all of you this Tuesday, September the 8th. If you're a Monday student, you start the following Monday on the 14th. And I'm looking forward to a great year. I don't think I've forgotten anything. If I have, you'll get another addendum to this video. But thank you all so much for your wonderful support, and I'm really excited to work with every student and enjoy music. So let's work on our composer studies, our core work, our supplementary work, and get the foundation for every student to play for a lifetime. Thank you.